Hey, welcome back to Meet the Masons.
Glad you guys joined us again.
Yes.
So if we have any new subscribers, which I know that we do, we just want to say thank you for joining us.
Yes,
thank you for subscribing and joining us on our journey. My name is Kiara.
And I am Mr. Mason. I'm Jared. This is Mrs. Mason.
Yes. So if you guys didn't know, just a quick update. We are 36 weeks and 1 day.
1 day.
Yeah, 36 weeks and 1 day pregnant. We are having a baby girl and we are due September 2nd.
And her name is coming up soon.
Yes, coming very soon. It could be this week, but we're not going to make any guarantees. We're excited.
Are you excited to tell them? I'm excited to tell them.
I'm actually really excited to tell you guys.
Why don't we just do it now?
No, I want to make it pretty. Anyway, so we are having our first baby. And yeah, that's our little spiel. So we are actually updating you guys on weeks 34 and 35. The way we've been doing our updates so far is that we update you guys on weeks that we've completed, and we haven't been doing weekly updates. We thought it was a little bit excessive, so we're doing bi-weekly ones, but actually now we're probably going to start transitioning to weekly videos. But we do have a number of videos left, like what's in our hospital bag, our diaper bag, both of our hospital bags, and the name reveal. So you may get multiple videos in a week. We'll see.
Okay, gotcha. I thought you were talking about that only. I'm like, oh no.
Oh no. Nope, we are in our final month. It's August, and yeah, so pretty soon we'll have our labor and delivery video, which is crazy, awesome, but amazing. Yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so weeks 34 and 35.
Weeks 35 and 34.
I don't know why he does that, but anyway, I got my notes down today, so hopefully we can run by this really quickly.
Are you just gonna read them straight out?
Somewhat. Okay, so we have felt her hiccup.
Yeah.
So how was that for you? Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want my baby bouncing around. She don't want to bounce around.
It's so funny because it's like when I first felt the hiccups, I didn't know what they were, and I was really scared because I'm like, why is she twitching like that? Like, why is she just moving? It was so rhythmic or rhythmatic. I don't know the word. Rhythmic.
Either one.
So I'm like, why is she doing that? And I looked it up, and it was hiccups, and I'm like, it's so weird. So Jared has felt it a couple of times. Of course, I felt it a number of times, and yeah, so that's that. We're feeling hiccups now, which is kind of cute, but still kind of weird. We've had now we're on our weekly appointments with our midwife, so that is exciting. So week 34, we saw one midwife, and it was very quick. I don't think Jared was there for that one, but it was very quick, and she ended up telling me that the baby was already head down, which she's been head down for a very long time. But she said she was very low. She was like, oh wow, she's very low.
Yeah, I scheduled the appointment while I was at work.
It's just if you guys are going to all of your appointments, which some women actually opt not to go to all their appointments, but I'm a first time mom, you know, we're first time parents, so we want to go to everyone. But honestly, honestly, these little weekly and even the bi-weekly, even some monthly, some of the monthly appointments, like if you're not getting your blood drawn or if you're not doing an ultrasound, it's literally like, oh, let me check your weight, let me check your pee, let me measure you, let me see the heartbeat, and that's it. So it's very like
15 minutes or less. Right.
And the hospital that we are at, I work about 30 minutes from there. Jared works about 30 minutes from there. So it's like we don't always want to make Jared get off work early to do that, but now that he's working from home, it'll be a little bit different. Okay, so for this appointment, for 34 weeks, she did the normal thing. She checked the positioning, and even for 35 weeks, which was last Friday, she did the same thing, which I really, really liked her. And she answered a lot of my questions about like contractions and dilation and all those different things. So that was another regular one. But she said from here on out, the next test I'm going to do is a strep B test, and they get a swab of your vagina and your anus to check for a certain bacteria, which they said is harmless. So anyway, like I was saying,
I'm back.
They check for a certain bacteria, and they say if you are positive for the bacteria, then they have to give you penicillin every 4 hours while you're in labor, because the bacteria can get on the baby's face and it can cause like infection or whatever. But we believe in that. We don't have it. So she just informed me of that, and she was like, I just want to give you a heads up, you know, prepare, basically. Y'all know what that means. So that's that. And she said if you want to check to see how far dilated you are, you can, which I will be almost 37 weeks when I go in for that appointment. So I personally want to know, because I want to see how far dilated I am, just for my own pleasure and knowing. So they're already going to be down there, so they may as well check. So that was that. So those are those 2 appointments. Let's see. So another thing that they noticed during my appointments is that I have not been gaining any weight, which is very interesting. So I was a little concerned, because even I realized that at home that I haven't really gained much weight, but they said I'm measuring perfectly. So she's growing every time I go in. It's just that I personally am not gaining weight. So the baby probably is, but maybe I'm losing weight at the same time. It's balancing out, but that was I think that's pretty interesting, because they always say in the last trimester, and especially the last couple weeks, that's when you gain the most weight.
Yeah.
But it's not been true for me, so I'm not mad about it. Yeah. Another thing is, I forgot to tell you guys, but this has been happening for probably like as far as 10 weeks back. I love taking baths. I love taking baths now. Like, you know, being in the bathtub.
So for the last 10 weeks, she loves taking baths. The last 25 weeks before then, she wasn't showering or bathing at all.
I was showering. But I really like baths now, because they're soothing to my back, and then I turn over and then I act like I'm floating, and it makes me feel like
she's not acting like
no bump is there. So I don't know how to float actually, but it's just the way that you turn, you take the weight off your back, and it feels nice. Now I am waking up about 3 to 5 times at night to use the restroom. Do you ever feel it like when I'm getting up out the bed to use the restroom? Oh, okay. I just realized it's been a lot more frequent, more so in last week 35. I just get up a lot more, and it doesn't bother me, but sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to fall asleep than normal, which usually I can fall asleep in 2 seconds, but maybe it takes about a minute. So that's been that. Okay, cravings. So one day I had this craving for Fruit Loops, and I think I posted it on my Facebook. And lo and behold, one of my favorite co-workers came in my office like 5 minutes before she needed to be in the meeting with a whole box of Fruit Loops. And she was like, I'm so sorry I didn't have the milk. So that was like so amazing for me. She's so sweet. Like, she loves the baby and I so much. But she was like, that's for the baby, not you. And I was like, okay, fine. So thank you again, Jeanette. You were just awesome. Yesterday I wanted some ice cream with chocolate in it specifically. So that was funny. Were you annoyed by that?
That's not like a random request. That's what you normally like. You like the same stuff.
I know, but when I go to Baskin Robbins, I usually get the pralines and cream. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but sometimes you switch it up, but you still go for like the same 3 or 4 flavors every time.
Well, I really specifically wanted chocolate inside of my ice cream, and that's what we got.
Chocolate or caramel. It's 1 or 2
Yep,
options.
that's true. Chocolate or caramel. So I got cookies and cream, which I actually wanted chocolate.
So the annoying part wasn't getting ice cream. I don't have an issue with that. It's why did we have to take 8 U-turns to go to the one place that we always go? Like, let's go here. No. Let's go there. No. Let's go here. No.
I just wanted to make it more convenient and go.
We could have just went straight
closer.
there.
So we made a U-turn and it was closer.
A U-turn.
Anyway, so that was that. Another one was macaroni and cheese and collard greens with hot sauce. Yeah, I got that today, so I'm really excited. Actually, I got a double portion of it, because there's a Groupon for this soul food place, and you get $20 worth of food for $10. So I got a regular dinner plate with the size that I wanted, the macaroni and cheese and greens, and then I got like it's called a vegetable tray. It's not vegetarian by any means, but it's just basically all sides. And I got that, and it made me really happy. So
for the win.
Yeah, that was a journey. Okay, other than that, we have decided to declutter our house, right?
Yeah.
So how's that been going?
It's pretty clean. Pretty smooth.
What we do yesterday?
We Declutter.
Okay, so we
Decluttered
decluttered.
the office.
Yes, the office.
We already decluttered the baby room, as you can see in the last video. So that was step one. Next is the office, and after that is the guest room. Then
Move
our
into
room.
our room.
Then the
downstairs. Yeah.
Then.
Yes. So it's like it's halfway nesting, but it's more so for us. We just want to just get rid of the junk. I know, right? I never did that before. But we just want to get rid of the junk and just make room for new. So that is something that we're doing right now. I'm so glad that we got to declutter the office, although we have like half of our office in the guest room place, but it's fine. I'm glad that we got to break up like half of the office stuff because it made it easier to go through. So that was very exciting and a big accomplishment.
Definitely.
So I was happy about that. Yeah.
So yes, while we were decluttering, I actually found some letters that Kiara and I wrote to our children from like 3 years ago.
July 21st, 2014.
Yeah. So it was like, oh wow, this is awesome, because we planned in advance on having children. So we wrote heartfelt letters, one from daddy, one from mommy, and we're actually getting ready to be in a position to be able to read it to them. So this is awesome.
So
we can read to her now, but you know.
The cool thing is that I didn't read all of it, but I kind of actually forgot that we did this. I think we did it like a date night, but we stayed in the house one night.
Yeah.
But in there, I wrote it out to all of our children. And I said our firstborn will be born in 2017. So it just shows you the power of writing things down and just believing things and, you know, speaking things in existence. So that was just really touching, and maybe we'll like read portions of it in the name reveal. I was thinking about that, but I don't know. Either way, just know that we found a letter and it was really sweet.
Yeah,
that was
awesome
to me. And then other than that, for these last couple weeks, we just really wanted to devote this month to spending more time with one another, because we're about to, you know, have an addition to our household. So just enjoying these times with Jared and I. It's not like these times are gonna end either.
Oh, no.
But just it being us, I think it's just important for us to really just take that time out for us for the 18th time. Yeah. So that's been great. So we may not go out to a lot of other people's events. I think we just want to cherish this time with us right now. So it is what it is, but that is important for us. So other than that, how have you been feeling in the last couple weeks?
I've been feeling great. Counting down. We got what, 3 weeks and change? So that's why I've been, whatever week it is, I'm knocking that number down. And 3 weeks and change, 2 weeks and change, 1 week and change. Then our lives will be forever changed. How about you?
So in the last couple of weeks, I have honestly been feeling great. I think I had 1 or 2 days where I was just like completely tired and I needed to rest, and I got to take that rest. Other than that, my energy levels are great. Not getting an extreme amount of weight. I'm looking forward to labor and delivery. We're not scared about it. People ask, are we nervous? We're like, no, we're really excited. We may be crazy, but that's just us. We just look forward to it. We just believe it's going to be a positive experience, and that's what it's just going to be. It is what it is. So that's what my mind has been. I haven't been heavily focused on, oh my goodness, labor and delivery, oh my goodness, it's getting closer. Nothing. I haven't been anxious about anything. I want us to take some classes. We haven't taken our maternity shoot pictures yet, but it's like, if it happens, it happens. Whatever. I'm just not stressing about anything. That's just how I feel. I'm just not stressing about anything at this point. So I'm just taking life day by day and enjoying it, and not just being consumed with the future, but just enjoying now. Yeah. Yep. So anyway, that was our quick little, hopefully that was quick. We'll see how much I edit. Our little update for weeks 34 and 35. And we will see you guys either this week or next week.
See you soon. Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. Bye. All right, everyone. I am about 150 pounds now, which is a total of 19 pounds gained from the 131 I started with. And I'm measuring finally about 40 inches around my waist. And I started at 31 inches, so that's about 9 inches around. She is growing, and we're happy about it. So that is it for this week, and we hope to see you all very, very soon. Maybe even this week. We'll see. Hasta luego. Bye.